be home shortly. Oh, this is crazy. It's so fun living in a small town. Not. I don't know though. I'd probably rather live here. Oh, okay. Slippery. But I prefer living here than living in Battle Creek. The only nice thing about Battle Creek was that, like, not that I had money to go shopping, but like everything's all around. They have Target there. I do like Target because Target carries stuff that like Walmart and Myers doesn't. Like I like that uh they carry Color Pop because usually you have to order that on the website. Color Pop is probably my pick for cheapest, best makeup. I've not tried, like, they have really good highlighters, eyeshadows. I'm not really into lipstick, so I've never tried their lipstick, but I heard that they do have good lip stuff. I've also heard that they have, that their foundation is good if you use that. The most I've ever really used for that is probably like a BB or a CC cream. Just a little something. But I do have, like, I don't know why they don't appear on the camera, but I have a bunch of freckles. And that's why I just think I never really got into foundation because it's like, what's the point? It doesn't even cover the freckles. It just looks weird to me. Like, makeup can look really good online, but then in person, it's like, because I've seen people like with their makeup online and they look so nice. But then it's like when you see them in person, you can see all the every single imperfection in your skin, like every line, every crevice, everything. Okay, we're back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see how much charge I got up in this mofo. Okay. Hello again, everyone. Adair, how are you? You're having a good day. I finally got this to open up somewhat. I don't know why, but I like having this open. It just makes me feel less claustrophobic. Adair, you gotta watch the last live stream. You missed me singing happy birthday. And you missed my cankles. Yes, it is a birthday celebration. It's Rebecca's birthday. Woo, woo. Oh, what could this be? A receipt for my prescription. Huh. I thought I didn't get a prescription. Really? Maybe someone should notify the doctor if they gave me a prescription. Oh my gosh. What in the hell? What is wrong with them? Dang, how do I still have 2 refills? I should not have any refills because I go for my med review soon, but I like that they do that for a just in case. Sometimes it can happen where you run out and don't want to run out. And I also get, what is that shit called? Fucking ramrod. Ramrod. I call it the ramrod. Remeron. Hello, Carlos. Thank you. Aw, you're welcome, Rebecca. Thank you. You're silly, dear. Got interrupted. Okay. Let's go back to my hole in the garage. Oh, look at this cute little thing I found to put on my purse. I need to switch to the Hello Kitty purse. I've been meaning to do that, but I've just been digging my Dooney and Burke that I got for free. Free! Can't beat free. I was trying to find a better charging block, but I don't think I got one in here. Oh, I forgot I had junior mints. Yay! Oh. But yeah, I don't know why my Hello Kitty pop socket, it just like literally, I'm gonna try and glue it back on. Because it was fine. And then all of a sudden, it just came off. But the other part's broken. Like the back part. So I would definitely have to, super glue. I'm trying to think, what is tomorrow? Sunday? So we have, I don't think I have too much going on tomorrow. Well, I know it looks that way, but I wish I could show you the back. Because it's like literally the spot where it was supposed to. Oh, I forgot I don't. Oh, damn it. I just spilled these junior mints all over my lap. But I forgot I took my case off. So I can show you. Let me find my case. It looks like it just came off because my daughter was going to fix it for me. And then that's when she's like, said that it was broke. She said like the little things were broke. I'll eat one. All right, where did I put the case? Okay, see? Like the little teeth broke off on this side, I feel like. I don't know, or maybe it did just pop off. But I feel like it looks kind of broken. Because I think, isn't that supposed to be all the way around? And then I'm sad because I had painted my nails so cute. And then I had to use acetone. All the chemicals I have to use at work are crazy insane to me, but I had to remove paint from metal and whatnot, so I had to start out, or no, plastic, I lied. I started out using, yeah, it ain't gonna go back on there. But I started out using the just regular alcohol. Oh, so it's definitely broken. A, a tear. Uh, um, I don't know how to answer that. I'm not into that. Everyone has their own things they like, and I'm just I've only dated white dudes and black dudes. I've never dated any other race. And honestly, it was only one black guy. I really didn't date many people like that or in a relationship with. I'm really weird about that. This is literally where all my money goes. Power steering fluid empty. 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 That's like $30 right there. That's why I was excited about that gallon. That's like a heaven send, a blessing from God for real. I needed that. Well, I really need to get it fixed. I feel like to do so. That will help. That's weird. Like my car, well, it's like, but I already, I put it knowing it needed the first three. I knew all that, but like when I bought it, it was just like, oh, it just literally falls out, or like it just blows out when you pour it in. It comes right back out. Well, when I first bought it, it did not do that. It wasn't like that horrible. And it's like now as time goes on, oh, I got to turn the heater back on, burr. But now that time has went on, it's definitely getting worse. So Monday I got a call so they can order the part because it's going to take like a week or two. Hold on. Got to plug my thing. Oh, I'm pressing button. Oh, gosh. Hold on. I'm just going to get this shit plugged in before I try burning it. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what you saw, but I don't care. Oh, you like my Rapunzel here? I actually trimmed it not that long ago. Because every once in a while, I like to just trim. I'll take it, all of it like this. Well, not like this, but I'll literally just in the back. And then take some scissors and just snip that. And it seems that helps. It actually makes your hair look thicker and nicer. I feel like I've got too much hair on this side though. My part is funky today. That's what happens when you just let it do what it wants. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah, come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. How did you like that, Barbie girl? Oh, I love to have chill chats. That's weird. Okay, anyways, what was I talking about before I had to leave earlier? I don't know. I did want to mess with my tattoo gun, but I feel like it's a little too cold out here. Because I wanted to go over, I just wanted to do this little guy again because it came off. And then, like I said, that one totally messed up and came off, which is kind of good. Because I'm not gonna lie, it was messed up a bit. But it's getting there. It's funny, like, just to look at it and see the certain parts that stayed and the ones that went away. Huh, interesting. That's a good one. That was a good one. I was thinking you were gonna say because he's not anatomically correct, because Ken doesn't have a, he just has a, at least back in my days, it was just a hump, a plastic hump. Did you know though that they actually did have pregnant Barbies at one time? I don't know if they still sell them, but I want to say it was like when I was into or no, maybe it was when my daughter was Barbie age, but like I remember them having a Barbie where you could literally, I thought that she had the pregnant belly and that it removed and that you could take the baby out of it and then give her like a flat belly afterwards. Which of course, oh, wouldn't that be nice if we could do that in real life? Hmm. So my at the church, because I like Celebrate Recovery, right? They are seeking board approval so that we can start doing Celebrate Recovery meetings. So if anyone would be interested in those, I can, well, I'll have to see because I think I'm supposed to be helping navigate them, but oh wow, Coco's mom, save it. You know how much that'll probably end up being one day? That's definitely a collector's item. Which one is it? Yeah, I think that the board will approve it, but the only problem is gotta like, it's gonna be like Celebrate Recovery, but a little bit different because some of the things in Celebrate Recovery does not align with Seventh Day Adventist, so let's read a random verse in the Bible, and we're just gonna find some inspiration in here. Okay. It looks like okay. Interesting, because someone came in here talking about money earlier. This is interesting. This is Psalm 49:12. People, despite their wealth, do not endure. They are like the beasts that perish. This is the fate of those who trust in themselves and of their followers who approve their sayings. They are like sheep and are destined to die. Death will be their shepherd, but the upright will prevail over them in the morning. Their forms will decay in the grave, far from their princely mansions. But God will redeem me from the realm of the dead. He will surely take me to himself. Do not be overawed when others grow rich. Okay, I think overawed means like don't be jealous in a sense. So let's say, do not be jealous when others grow rich, when the splendor of their houses increases. For they will take nothing with them when they die. Their splendor will not descend with them. Though while they live, they count themselves blessed, and people praise you when you prosper. They will join those who have gone before them, who will never again see the light of life. People, this is the last verse, number 20, 49:20. People who have wealth but lack understanding are like the beasts that perish. Interesting. Sometimes I like to do that. I'll just pray or be like, God, take me to a certain passage, and then open up and start reading. It's a good way to do it. Oh, see? One day, this is Luke 11:1. One day, Jesus was praying in a certain place. When he finished, one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us to pray, just as John taught his disciples. He said to them, when you pray, say, Father, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come. Give us each day our daily bread. Forgive us our sins, for we also forgive everyone who sins against us, and lead us not into temptation. Then Jesus said to them, suppose you have a friend, and you go to him at midnight and say, friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks, the door will be open. So that's what I was talking about earlier when I was saying God will help you through anything, but you have to seek him, and you have to do it yourself. Like, you can't just sit around and think that God's gonna come help and do what you need him to do if you're not willing to put in some effort too. Okay, I'm done preaching. Sorry. I just found that one very interesting. Thank you. Yeah, verse of the day. Coco's mom, you can have the bread, but the eggs are too pricey. And no toilet paper for you either. They can't have any toilet paper. I will let them know that. No TP is available. Oh, the first Barbie? Dang, Coco's mom, that's a good idea. Dear, you're freaking hilarious. You are silly. Oh, you do have the pregnant one. Am I right? Does her belly come off? And then, like, you can put the flat belly back on it? Because, like I said, I can't remember if it just looked pregnant the whole time or what. But I remember being excited, like, I was so mad after I got out of Barbie's. It's like they started coming out with all the cool stuff. Okay, it's been how I'm actually doing good because usually I have like a back-to-back chain smoker when I'm doing lives. This is what, my 3rd cigarette? Okay. We're making a little progress, slowly but surely. Hey, Marker, how are you? Okay, that's what I thought, Coco's mom. That's cool. I always thought that was neat. I was always definitely into the Barbies. Barbies were my thing. That's why I was sad, like when my daughter was 9, she stopped playing with toys. She's like, Mom, I'm too grown for toys. And I'm just like, oh, heaven help me. Because I played with Barbies till I was like 13, 12, 13, something like that. But I also lived a way different life. I was sheltered. Sometimes being sheltered, I think, is a good thing, but it can also be a very bad thing because it's like it's good when you're young, but then when you grow up and you reach the real world, it's like you face problems because you were sheltered your whole freaking life and you don't know what is happening. Oh, what's the favorite Disney movie? Mine is I like The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. Those are like my two faves. Oh, I do like Lion King and Mufasa. I recommend everyone, if you've not seen Mufasa, the new Lion King movie, so good. I thought I was gonna be bored, but I actually really enjoyed the movie. Like, I think I enjoyed it more than my son did because it like told the story of how um Mufasa came about. So it was pretty cool. And like how Scarface came around. Like it showed all that. So I recommend watching. Well, I'm sure though that you probably taught them about because like I said, my parents didn't teach us that like I said, I didn't even know drugs other than like I want to say I knew about cocaine because like they would talk about it on TV, but I didn't know about any of the other drugs, and I certainly didn't know that I didn't even know shit about addiction, like that you could get addicted to things. So I'm just saying, I'm sure you probably told them a little more, especially the older they got. Yeah, I went to the theater, Adair. It was fun. They do have theaters still, thank goodness. They're trying to get rid of everything, but I think it's because people are shopping online too much. So a lot of the stores are starting to close down because everyone's shopping online. Oh, and I am trying to cut down my caffeine because I only drink 1 cup a day. I make this last me all day, but I was getting an espresso shot in it, and I stopped doing that. So I just get it regular now. Okay, so the story about that is basically okay, so I started out because I had all C-sections. So I always got prescribed pain medication, obviously. But for some reason, with my first 3 children after I had them, I didn't really like, I don't even know if I ever took them. I know one script when I had my daughter, I gave it away to somebody, which was not, looking back now, not good, but that's how much I didn't realize that it was bad. Because if I would have known it was bad, I would have just turned it in, whatever. Anyhow, ironically enough, that, like I said, I was just at work one day and the chick that I gave the script to, and I had just had my son, so I had some Vicodin at that time, or Norco, whatever the fuck. I think they were Vicodin at that time. But anyhow, she was like, "Oh, just because they were the 500s, they weren't like the super big ones." But she's like, "If you just take one, I guarantee you're gonna feel so much better. You'll be able to get through your work night." Because I think I was working a double that day, 16 hours. And like I said, I didn't stop to think, oh, is this something I'm gonna have to take every day or whatever? So it's like basically I took it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like, cause yeah, it did give me energy and also took away the pain I had. So it's like I was able to do my job, function, whatever. Like it was nice. So I thought. And then essentially it just grew from there because I could not get pain pills anymore. They were getting too expensive. And I kind of dibbled and dabbled in Adderall for a bit. And then I got back onto the bullshit because I thought it was oxys, but it was really H. the chick who gave it to me was like, this is a crushed up oxy. And honestly, I've never had an Oxycontin before. I thought that I had one then, but no, it was not. It was the heroin, unfortunately, and then it just kind of spiraled from there. Sad, but true. And then it's like when your parents are all like, not really my dad, but like my mom would always, her famous thing would be like, we didn't raise you this way. And it's like, okay, but you also didn't teach me the dangers of certain things either. That's why I don't call it, because I thought she was my friend, but a friend wouldn't do that. A friend would not. And then the most messed up part about it is after she had, like, because she said it was crushed up, so obviously we snorted it. She had company over, and I'm like sitting out there like this, like, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all effered up because I wasn't used to the opiates like that at that point, like, at least not that heavy. Because if it was a oxy, I figured, okay, if I'm used to the Vicodin, Norco, it's not going to be that bad, but I was done for. And she had the nerve to come up to me and be like, can you go in the other room? You're falling asleep and everyone's staring at you. And I'm just like thinking, well, then why'd you give it to me? Hey, Gone John, how are you? Drugs are bad. Do not do drugs, kids. Not only will it F up your life, it'll F up your whole entire body, teeth, all that. And you don't want that, trust me. It's no fun to have people point out things that you already know about yourself. That's the part that kills me. Like, I mean, I guess if you want to point things out, but I do look at myself every day, so I know what's wrong and what's not. I don't know what happened to her, just a girl. Last I knew, she went from doing H to last I had heard, she was doing meth really bad. And like, and it's weird, like, I felt bad for her because she had beautiful teeth. And when I saw her in jail, like, obviously this was a long time ago, but what the last time I seen her was in jail, and her teeth were really, really bad, like really bad. And it was just sad to see her like that. And then she was in there because she stole guns from a family member and sold them. And they had it all on camera, and obviously they pressed charges. And she ended up having to do time. I don't know if she went to, yeah, I think she did go to prison, but we'll have to look into it more. Because like I said, I'm kind of curious now too what's happened with her. Because like I said, it's been quite a few years since I've figured her out. She was also the one that introduced me to the dude that was trying to pimp me out. Because she basically was like, because I was like, oh, I'm trying to make money. Because me and her worked at the massage place together. When I did the massage thing, we worked there together. We made fucking good money there, like unbelievable money. And essentially, the other gals got mad because it was set up like the bunny ranch where the guys could come in and pick which girl they wanted. So essentially, they would pick me because I would give them a fucking massage, like an actual good massage. And then conversation is everything. Conversation is key. You just got to know how to be a people person. Well, these other girls were just not good with people. But let's just say they got upset because they were not making money. So that was the first time that I ever got jumped. I got kicked in the face with a fucking Timberland. That shit hurt. All over money. And you want to know, that person got their karma too because their baby dad ended up being charged with sex trafficking of a minor and basically got you can look this up too, it's in Battle Creek, but the chick ended up, or dude ended up getting life in the feds for the sex trafficking. What, I don't know if I can say that, but whatever, he got life for that. Well, she ended up trying to go talk crap to the witness, like to tell her not to testify, whatever. Oh, well, guess what? She got witness intimidation, and I think she might just now be getting out of the feds because she got like a 6-year sentence. It was 4 to 6 years or something like that. So that's why I'm saying, yes, karma does come back around. It might take a while, but you're right. Thank you. See, now y'all made me think about something else. That made me feel better too. Hello again, Miss Chrissy. I want to come get some cheese tortellini. That sounds so good. I am a pasta person. I like pasta. Oh, look what I found. I'm such a dodo brain. I thought I lost these. Yay. Now I have my headset back. Thank goodness. It was sucky at work when I couldn't listen to music. Ooh, yum. So did you make homemade sauce? I'm giving myself bitch eye. Ouch! I hate that. Are you talking to me, Adair? Are you talking to me? What nationality am I? Are you asking me? I am a cracker. I mean Caucasian. Just saying. Well, I mean, technically, I think I am mainly all German. I do have some other things in me, I'm sure, but both of my parents were all German. So my dad's parents came over here from Germany, like way back in the day, legally. Wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't that suck to find? Well, I have a social security number, so I don't think I'm illegal, but that would be scary. Cause hey again, Melissa. But being in the Calhoun County jail, cause they're an ICE facility, they house ICE people, the immigrants. But anyhow, it would actually be sad, cause like some of them, it's like they just did stupid stuff, like nothing really crazy. Like one of them got picked up, I think, because she had like a warrant for an unpaid ticket. And then they found out she was not legal. And she was only like 19. And like I felt so bad for her because all she did was cry every night because it's like she kept saying, I can't go back to my country. I can't go back. They will like pretty much she was saying they would end her if she went back to her country. And that was sad. Now, I get, like I said, the I do feel everyone should have to come here through the right channels. But I feel that like the people that have been here, they've been productive, they've done what they're supposed to do, they've not really committed crimes other than the crime of entering illegally, because that is a crime. I almost think that they should get like bumped to the top of the list to get their green card. Like, forget well, didn't Trump say that the people, like the worst of the worst, they weren't even going to send them back to their country, they were going to send them to Guantanamo Bay? I wouldn't want to go there. I didn't even know that still existed. Because didn't they say, like, I thought he said that, like, nobody ever can get out of there, it's very hard to leave there? And I don't know if he's meaning because people will come after you. I do know this chick that was in jail straight up told me when she went to prison that even in the women's prisons here, or we only have one women's prison in Michigan, but anyhow, she said that like when you go to prison, you do not tell anyone your out date because people will literally mess with you just to get you in trouble so you cannot, like, so they basically will extend to where you can't get out when you're supposed to. So that's one tip to anyone. If you're going to have to do time, don't tell anyone your out date. And people always look at the crime that you have done, but it's kind of sad because I feel like most people in there now are in there for drug related stuff. And it does not help. Like, I mean, maybe prison has some better programs, but I do know, like, Calhoun County, they have programs that come in for, like, addicts where you can try to get help or whatever. But a lot of the people only take those classes because they take time off your sentence. Like, say, if you're doing more than 6 months, if you take those classes, you get an extra 30 days of good time. That's a lot. So that's why I'm saying it's like, that's why I say prison isn't rehab, because pretty much after the classes, people would all be in there like playing it up like, oh, I can't wait to get out and I'm gonna do this and that and blah blah blah, and then we'd get back to the cell and the first thing that person would say is, oh, I can't wait to get out of here, I'm gonna get high and I'm gonna get out 30 days earlier because of the program. And I'm just like, excuse me, ma'am, weren't you just in there laying out your whole life like program you were gonna do when you got out? But no, you want to use? That's what I don't get. I still don't understand that part because I even did that. It's like, even with the cigarettes. That's why I say it's definitely a mental thing. You got to have your mental really right. And I like, that's why I agree. Who said that earlier? Was it somebody said earlier that we pretty much associate smoking with everything, like after you eat, after having coffee and a cigarette, like it's like after you do something, it's almost like a cigarette is a reward in a sense. At least, I don't know, that's how I look at it. So I'll be like, oh, I've worked this long, I'm gonna go reward myself and have a cigarette. But how rewarding is that? It's not really rewarding. I mean, it's not good for us. Guess you gotta pick and choose your battles. in time. Because I do know when I went to rehab, like this last time, I told my dad, I was like, I think I'm going to quit everything, like cigarettes and, whatever. And he basically told me that he thought it would be wise to just worry about getting off the H and then worry about the cigarettes later. And I think that was actually very wise because I don't know if I would have made it without cigarettes. That sounds sad, but I know, Melissa. That's why I said that's why it's like I'll never understand why after I did 9 months that like, don't get me wrong, I stayed clean like maybe 2 to 3 weeks, but I was living with people that were using. So right away, I put myself right in a bad environment. And then it's like it got to the point where I was making money, but not using, and I was paying for others' habits. So then that turned into me like, oh, well, that was my justification was, if I'm going to pay for it, I'm going to use it too. And it's like, you freaking idiot. But it's okay. I got it now, so it's all good. Like I said, my goals for this year, by the end of 2025, I want to be off Suboxone or at least be tapering to get off from it. And I want my grill fixed. Because I know that's going to be a process too. I wish it could just be done overnight. That'd be great. Good job, Melissa. Yay. It really is like all about your mental. Like I said, you really gotta just tell yourself you can do it. And don't ever compare yourself to anyone else either. I think that's one of the biggest things is everyone recovers differently. What works for one may not work for the other. But you have to not be using, you know what I'm saying? You can't be using any of the street BS. Like I said, go get a prescription. Because my thing is, if Suboxone doesn't work, then try methadone. If methadone nor Suboxone work, try Vivitrol. Like, there's so many things. I think there's something else they have out now too. Not Sublocade, but it's something different. Antabuse. I think they use that for alcohol mainly, but I think you can use it for opiates too. I think Antabuse is the one that when you're drinking, if you take it and you drink kind of like Vivitrol, you'll get completely sick and throw up everywhere. So then it makes you not want alcohol. Kind of like with, what do you call it? With the Vivitrol, it does the same thing. Like if you use or drink on it, you're going to get really sick. And nobody wants to be sick. No, not really, Adair. Drugs are way more expensive than cigarettes. Anyone that tries to claim that they can do a $20 bag a day is a lie. Especially if they've been using for a long time, there's no way. No freaking way. Like, your tolerance grows so quickly. Like, for instance, when I had that 9 months clean and I started using again, yeah, like a 20 would last me like 2 days, something like that. But within that week, like within a week of that, I was back up to half gram a day. Like, basically, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but the majority of active addicts, you're going to do as much money as you have, that's how much you're going to use. I mean, I guess some people, but it's like if you're only doing a small amount, why even do it at all? Like, jump off it. If you can wean yourself down, why not just stop? Oh, I know. Oh my gosh, Melissa, when I was doing the Norcos, the Vicodin, whatever, it was sad how many of those I could take at a time at the end. Like, it was very sad. I could, like, I was and that was not the 500s. They were the highest milligram you could get. And that's why I said I'm surprised that I still have liver and kidney function. Because the Tylenol messes with your body. Target practice? I just heard like 10 gunshots. Pow, 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 pow. That was definitely not fireworks. And I think hunting season is over now. It wasn't that far away. Mm, I was gonna. Oh! Don't kill. Oh no, not the bunnies. Hmm. That makes me so sad. I don't even want to talk about it. That's like the time, like when my dad and brother used to go hunting. Bunnies were my favorite. I collected bunnies like when I was young. I think I still actually have this bunny that my grandma had gotten for me, and I literally took it everywhere with me. And I feel like I have it put up somewhere. I hope. I haven't looked because I'm going to be sad if I lost it throughout addiction because I lost pretty much everything I owned. That's not my neighbors. It was way off that way. My neighbors are chill. I would never mess with my neighbors. They're good people. No, you're good, just a girl. But it was sad, but you're right, it could be that. But it was kind of overkill. Because it's like, if you're going to shoot that many times, I don't think you're that good of a shot. I mean, how can you eat the rabbit if you've shot it that many times? Because I feel like rabbit hunting, you have to literally shoot them in a certain spot. Otherwise, they're so small. How are you going to be able to eat it? With the gunpowder residue and all that? That's what I'm thinking. Because I know the neighbor over there does target practice here and there. It was just from a different direction. That's why I'm like, what's happening over there? Because that's actually town that way. Well, there's towns both ways, but. Oh, you're having chicken too, Coco's mom? Mm-hmm. Oh, you have a gecko? Aw, you're so sweet, Melissa. I want to see the gecko. You should send me a picture. I love geckos. I think they're so cute. Oh my gosh, that's such a cute name. I love it. Well, someone I work with has a pet bunny that lives inside that's trained. Like he's potty trained. He goes potty, like the dude, his name is Mr. Bunny, and he calls him Bunny for short. Okay, I just had to get that out the way. But the bunny has its own like little, like one of those little kiddie swimming pools. When he puts like all the rabbit chips in there, the bedding, and the rabbit will go in there and go to the bathroom. And then other than that, Mr. Bunny just roams around the house, and Mr. Bunny likes Doritos. Did you know that bunnies eat Doritos? Because apparently Mr. Bunny likes Doritos. That's his favorite snack. I keep forgetting I was going to bring a bag of Doritos to my coworker to give to his bunny. Because he's the type of person that would actually appreciate it. He literally, I feel like gets excited when people, because every time I see him, I always say hello and like ask him how he's doing. And it's almost like that makes his whole friggin' day. And it kind of makes, oh, it kind of makes me sad. Dang it. It kind of makes me sad because it's just, I don't know. It's sad because everyone should feel loved and wanted. But I feel like he's in his own land. So he's like one of those that doesn't really give an F. He just goes with the flow. Oh, yeah, a litter box would be cute. If you could get him to go in there, that'd be easier. Aw, Snow White, so cute. Well, I don't want to be a grandma yet, but one day I would like to be a grandma. I just want to have all my shit together. I gotta have my shit together before I can help anyone else, right? Oh my gosh, just a girl, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So precious. He is so freaking precious. And you are an angel, for real. You really are. You're literally an angel on earth. Aw, that's so cute. Swissy would love that. That you call him Squishy. I love it. That is such an adorable nickname. How fun. Did I bring all my tattoo stuff out? I think I left the ink somewhere. Oh, there's this ink. I don't know. I think I might have messed this ink up, but it's thinner than the other ink. The blackout stuff, or the world famous. I think this one's like triple blackout, but it's thin. I don't know if that's what, because like the ones that came with the set are more of a thicker consistency. Yeah, definitely have a ladies' night in. Because it is pretty bad out there. Like, when I just drove, and it just started here, like, it's not even been going on that long, but it's already bad here. So I would suggest a nice night in. You know what I think would be fun? Playing games. And it's like maybe you can have a drink or two, but I'm not a big drinker, so that's just by choice. I just don't like how it makes me feel. And I get really jazzy and uh I can really be a bitch when I get drunk, so that's why I don't drink as well. I don't know if it'd be called liquid courage, but it just basically makes me not chill. Let's just say that. And I like being chill. I'd rather be chill than not. Okay, Melissa, if you want to go live, let me know because I've been on for a while. I can get off. Let me know, let me know. I wouldn't say that I'm not a mean drunk, but I will definitely express how I feel. And now I like when I don't drink, I hold a lot in. Like I could say a whole lot, but I don't because I think that's called tact. Tact. I have tact. Tactful. I'm very tactful. I'm trying to think of a different word for it. And not I don't like the word classy. I just find that word funny. Classy. Keep it classy, never trashy. People get too crazy with that. But and then if I drink too, sometimes I already had a cigarette out, idiot. Anyhow, at least I can admonish myself. But you're not mean, Coco's mom. You just don't take no BS. You don't let nobody mess with you and those you love. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not mean. I honestly wish I could be a little more outspoken. Like, that is one thing with Swiss. Like, I wish I could be more like that. Like, because I like that Swiss can speak up and speak her facts and truth. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's why I think me and Swiss get along so well because we are opposites. Opposites attract. And I think together we're good because it's like yin and yang. But I could learn a lot from Swiss, for real. Swissy's actually a sweetheart. There's way more to her than probably a lot of people will ever get to find out. As in, she's a good person. Right, Coco's Bob. That's why I'm saying it's like literally we balance each other out. It's great. Because it's like if something's happening and she she'll speak out. You know what I'm saying? If she don't like it. Now me, I might just go, not say anything and ignore it. That's usually my tactic. But apparently, if you ignore or don't respond back, that's bad too now. So I don't get it. I think ignoring is the best, but apparently somebody did a live stream today and they said that you have to speak out for yourself. But it's like, no, why? You don't have to do anything. You can do whatever the F you want. I hope Donald Trump is watching this. I tagged you in a couple videos. I could totally use some food stamps though. Just saying. I do work, so I already make the work requirements. So can I just start getting those now, please? Thank you. That'd be great. I don't even need that much, just enough to make it through the month. Oh, and maybe Mr. Trump, President Trump, sorry, you're the president now, but maybe you could even get me like a brand new Tahoe. Have y'all seen them videos? Like, I wish my tablet was charged, but there's these videos I've been watching lately, and it's about all these people freaking out saying that they have to pay back food stamps and cash assistance for this last year. And the one chick was like saying that she would get $3,300 a month in food stamps. And I don't know if this is like they're just trying to get clout or whatever, but this dumb bitch literally said on the internet that someone called the police on her because she went into Walmart and bought like 10 or 20 cases of the Walmart brand pop where you get the 10 cents back, That takes me back to when I used to live with these people in the very beginning of my addiction, and they did that to get money for crack. And oh my gosh, I was so like looking at them like, this is bad. I'm like, I'm the one on H, which you get physical withdrawals from, and I'm not even out here doing no ish like that. Like, literally, they would get the pop. They thought they were saving it because they would dump it into pitchers and jars and put lids on it. And it's like, that's not going to work. It's going to go flat, taste like shit. And nobody ever ended up drinking it. But anyhow, this chick would literally dump out the cans in the parking lot, and someone called the cops on her, thank goodness, if she's even telling the truth. And she said that she almost got arrested, but they told her it was a warning, but if she did it again, that they'd have to arrest her. And then she was like saying that, like the last video that I saw about her, she basically said she got a letter in the mail. It was like a couple weeks after the pop incident that she has to repay like close to $30,000 to the government because of her. And then she said she drove a 2025 Tahoe. Huh? Like, how are you driving a brand new 2025 Tahoe, but you need 3,300 in food stamps, $900 in cash benefits, and then you're dumping out the pop cans for cash? I just can't with people. And then this other chick said that just 6 months worth of food stamps was $27,000 that she owed back. That's more than people make in a year working a job. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, they have to be lying because I feel like the max amount, essentially, maybe it's different states, but I know in Michigan, I think you get like a certain amount for up to so many people, and then after that, you're only getting maybe $50 or something like that, but it's nowhere near 3 grand. That's insanity. Sorry, I'm reading comments. Aw. No, I know, dear. I think she was lying too because the guy, like, because it was a certain channel I watched it on because he featured that chick, and then there was like 2 other chicks that were talking about it. And I think they were just trying to get clout because the second chick then proceeded, and it's funny, it's all right around 27,000 is what all of the people are saying. And they never actually show the papers. Like, they'd never hold the papers up. So I think it's just for them to hopefully get, like, okay, so how I always say, it's easier to get negative attention than positive. So a lot of times people will do dumb stuff because they know they'll get a bunch of attention and they don't care that it's negative or positive. Attention is attention. And not only that, it's getting them views. And this is all on TikTok. So that's why I'm just like, there's no way that, because after you make, I want to say if you make over $400 a year off any type of anything, over $400 a year from, like, say, YouTube, you have to report that in your taxes. So it would be the same, I would believe, for TikTok. You got to report what you get. Oh, really? It must have been worse where y'all are at. Maybe it's just not gotten that bad here yet. Because don't get me wrong, it was bad out, but I just had to drive 35. But if the roads were that icy, I probably wouldn't have been able to drive 35. I do know last night when I was driving on some back roads, it was very, like, there was black ice all over the place. Like, and the crazy part is they claim, black ice because you can't see it. Oh no, you could see it because when a car would go by, the lights would shine off from it, and you could just see, like, literally it was the whole road too. It wasn't just like one little spot, and there was worse spots than others. Oh, yummy! I would love to, just a girl. I'm definitely coming soon. Very soon. Believe that. 3 houses in Gaza. What? Heaven's sake. How many houses does a person need? On that note, what the hell? Wait, what happened in Gaza? Because like I said, I do somewhat pay attention to the news, but I've been kind of busy and not paying attention to anything today. I like Audis. Oh, Just a girl. Probably push them down. Because I know in the Volvo, everything's opposite and backwards. You gotta push the wipers down, like instead of up, push it down. Okay, you be careful and don't slip. And like I said, or just a girl, that's a good, or not just a girl, frickin' Coco's mom, that's a great idea too. Google it. Because like I said, that's how I figured out some of the stuff in the Volvo. It's like, just think opposite of how our cars, like the American cars, work. And usually that does the trick. And you might have to press on the brake to start it. Some are like that, some aren't. Just depends. Oh, there was a prisoner for hostage exchange today. Oh, sweet. No, yeah, I agree. I guarantee the booklets are huge because isn't like mostly everything computerized? They'd have to give you a lot of information. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a lot, I like technology, but some of it is kind of frustrating and annoying. Like these Google thermostats in the houses. Like, sure, it's great if you travel a lot and you can control your temperature from your phone, but they are so annoying. I had to mess with one for like freaking an hour just to get it to, like, because it would kick the furnace on and then it would kick back off. And it's because somehow it had a scheduled day where it was going to heat up to a certain temperature. And I didn't know this, but apparently I had to wipe that out. So I had to like restart the whole thing, like reboot it. And then it started working properly. But it was just like, what happened to just pressing the button up and down, up and down? Life was easier back in the days, I tell you. But I do appreciate Google. Is it? Ooh, that's crazy about the wipers. I wonder, maybe it's like a button you gotta press or something. Is there a lot of buttons in the car? Let me turn the Wi-Fi back on. Oh no, I just pressed something. Okay, hopefully it didn't break. Yeah, please be careful because like the other day I was wearing these boots and like yeah, they got a little tread on them. They're the bear paws. Literally, I was skating across the driveway. It was like just complete sheet of ice. Did everyone see my short of the people ice skating today? I have not seen that in so long. It's like people don't do things like that anymore. It was so nice to see people ice skating. And I don't know if maybe it's just because the winters, because I feel like last year things really didn't freeze up like that. Like it took a long time. Like there's always a festival in Quincy, Tip Up. Every year they do a polar bear dip, and I think this is the first year in the last like 3, 4 years that they've been able to have it because it's finally icy enough. I haven't been ice fishing in ages. I wonder why just a girl. What is it?
Can you see anything on the shorts? Like, how does it appear? Like, when they pop up, is the like button there? Because that's what I'm confused about. Because I've had that happen where I looked at some people's shorts and then, like, the whole screen was blank to where you couldn't press anything. Like, I couldn't even see the person's channel. But what I did is I scrolled up or down and then I scrolled back and then I was able to like it and comment and all that. I don't think a lot of people can because I get comments from like a bunch of random people if I do get comments. Because, like I said, I don't know. It's just odd. Because I've had that happen where I couldn't comment on other people's stuff too. That's why I said maybe I did a short YouTube didn't like, so I'm on like indefinite punishment now and no one can comment, but it's like other people are commenting. I wonder if it's just my mods that can't comment. Now that'll be something I have to figure out. Adair, can you comment on my shorts? Oh yes, good night, Adair. You have a good night. When you get time, see if you can comment on my shorts. I want to try and figure this out. Because if it has anything to do with moderators, that would be interesting to know. Because I'm trying to think who's commented on my shorts recent. I think Israel Santiago, something like that. Luce Feliciano. They comment on my shorts, but they're not mods. On like one of my short videos, because people are saying they can't comment on them. Like, oh, yeah, okay, so Rebecca can. Huh, that's really weird. And I even make sure that I allow, like, put it on allow all comments, like, no kind of moderation, whatever. I've even tried that. And I feel, I don't know. It's just certain people, apparently. Okay, that's a, I don't know if I have any though, because I was just in my studio. And I think it would pop up, wouldn't it? It would tell me like how, such and such held comments. I need to check on the computer. Oh, thank you, Miss Chrissy. See, that is weird. It's like some people can comment and some can't. Okay. Ooh, I probably have to get on the actual desktop to do that. Because usually I just use the YouTube Studio app. Oh, okay. Hmm. What kind of phone do you have though? You probably have a nicer phone than I do. My phone, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like this phone, but it's no good anymore. It's just getting old. The storage is all used up. Oh, okay. So you got iPhone. See, I have what is this? A 20, I think it's the 2022 or 2023 stylo. Moto stylus something. And this is the second one I've had. This was like the upgrade from my last one. And I've had this one for about what? Maybe over a year now. But I always lose the pens. Like I've lost the pen on this one too. So it's like the next phone I get, I don't know what I want to do. because I kind of like the Google Pixels. That's what my dad has, is the newest version of the Google Pixel, whatever number it is now. And I like his phone. His phone looks really nice. But I do like that pink, what is it, the iPhone 16, the new ones? The pink? Ooh, that one's pretty. My friend has it. I've seen it in person. It's really nice. Check by people's names. The word studio, see police. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. I will definitely look into that. See, that's the other one I was thinking about too, just a girl, was the Samsung, because don't Samsung Galaxy. The Galaxies are nice. I know those are pricey too, but I just T-Mobile's annoying. Hang on a second. Hello. Okay, I gotta go. I have things to do. But thank you everyone for hanging out and chatting with me. It's been, like I said, it's been a heck of a week, but every one of you have helped, so I appreciate it. Thank you for being my listening ear. But I appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a good night and have a happy birthday, Rebecca. You have a wonderful rest of your night. And don't forget to send me a picture of that cake, because I want to see. And I might need that recipe, because like I said, I love pistachios and strawberries. Yum. All right, good night, everyone. I hope Melissa found Sasha. But all right, good night.